So the first one is getting inspired, as my creativity comes at night and totally not the good time of many reasons. So I will just type my ideas, or if I'm feeling in the mood to do more research, I will go to Pinterest and search more. And if you want to know my most used tools and I'm going to use for 2022, it was the last video I uploaded before this one, so you totally should check it out. The second is preparing your props. I didn't have as much props as I should have had. I only had one, and as you can see in the Instagram post, it is kind of telling half of the process of making the oil. It doesn't show the way that you use the oil, so I had a little problem of that. But my idea for the shoot was to have a salad bowl next to the sesame oil, and that didn't work, so that was totally cancelled. And I just have like simple things that I put. If you went to the Instagram, you can totally see the pictures and what I'm talking about. So that was my second problem of not having as much props as I should have had. Number 3 is picking a background. I didn't have a white background because I was going for like kind of white background with a mirror. That totally got canceled. Like no. So I just like searched in the backyard, like for in the front yard, and I found this like place that my family sits on, and that was pretty perfect. I just took that and put it as my background, and I just put my ornaments and my things, and I started shooting. And that's how I actually started picking my backgrounds. But next time I'll make sure to do better background than I did this week. The way that I put everything together wasn't actually planned as I should have done, because my idea for the shoot was totally different, as I said in the number 3 and 2. It was totally different. So I just put and tried to organize everything. At the same time, at the last like 5 minutes of me shooting, I said for the website, like the banner, I want to put something there to show like the discounts and those kind of things. So there popped an idea for me to actually put a huge clean space for me to put my writing, like the discounts or like the name, and like you can shop there. So that I did, just like putting the products, and then I put that in the later, like the names. So that's how I actually like assembled everything. At the same time, I was looking for different ways to show the product's features, and I think I will do that much more better in the future as I'm learning me doing this kind of weird photography, because I only took white backgrounds for a year and a half. Yeah, a year and a half. I took only like white blank backgrounds. And if you want to see that, you could totally see on the Instagram on the shop on subshop.org, and it was pretty good for the few, like 1 year and a half, and then I didn't like it, so I started doing this, and I will improve. I will learn. And the 5th one is editing. So like the 5, like editing, I use Paint. It is from this painter.net. It is from Windows 7. I use Windows 7 if you are wondering. So I use that editing. It is pretty great for basic things, basic touch-ups like dots or like, yeah, I think only dots, because when I put like photo, like took the photo, it was like pretty great. I can say that. And like the basic tip is like just now posting on social media, and like number 5, posting on social media and hyping the product up. And that's for today's episode. I cannot believe it that I am actually taking photos, and my choice of the photo, I will tell you next week what kind of lens and camera and phone of those kind of things that I used. So thank you for coming and listening to the podcast. If you are the first time, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next Friday. Bye!